See, here I go again on that trip, huh? Here I go off to the world of Neverland. Some people just don't understand. They never will. They will never get that thing that evolves inside of me. The quietness of my world is about to begin. Over and over like a nonstop roller coaster. We all have irks and quirks. We all seem to sit idly by and pass the time with meaningless endeavors. I do not wish to just sit by anymore, to watch the clock tick by. I want to fly. I want to touch the sky and bring the stars to you, for making me feel as if I accomplished my life with style and grace before I faded away. I want to dance at every song, try to remember the words so I can sing them for you, for believing in me like only you can do. You created my life by just inspiring me to experience the world by sight, sound, and faith, to behold the glory of myself and telling me it's okay to see the world differently. You helped me. When the wheels in my head started to break by being winded up so many times by so many lies, I thought I would dissipate and be erased by my own madness. It's within the times I pushed you away, ran away from positive words you spoke because I, myself, felt so broke. Broken beliefs and broken home, broken by the hands of me not understanding who or what I wanted to be. And you waited. You left me alone. You never called me. You just sat patiently and waited for me to return home. You let me see the person who I was running from was me. A lesson you taught me well. How to silence my demons and take in where I begin is not a sin. It's not a war or the boogeyman next door. It makes up bits and particles of my story, but as you said before, it's not who you are anymore. So I looked at you like you didn't understand, wanted you to understand that I was all the above, weak and ruined by the hands of men always wanting more and more. That I was tired. I was tired of the denial and let me be worthless and keep my bag of broken blocks and missing socks. So I grabbed my bag of all I had and I ran from reality again and again. Till one day, I knelt down to see. My feet can carry me as far as the sea and desert sand. But unless I threw the bag away and stripped myself of the ugliest words that I used as defense of my own pitiful ways, I could never be the light that you always saw in me. It was a tiresome journey into an abyss of nothingness. At times I thought I would never return, that I would never be good enough to come back to you. But see, that's the thing. You didn't care where I had been or the things that made me become undone. You only saw my light. The light that I thought had faded away, cold and desolate as the streets into which I stayed. Until the flicker of that street light I thought burned out so long ago. And that dog that kept howling for his lost bone brought me home. Now my streets have a light on every corner. And as they say, that dog will never search for another lost bone. We found a home. And that, my light, it may have dimmed from time to time, but even my darkest corner of my mind, you have a way of pushing the light in and sweeping away the cobwebs of yesterday so I can stay somewhat sane. So thank you for always waiting for me to let me see. It is so okay to be flawed and not quite right, and always keeping the light on so I can find my way back to Neverland with a wonderland in my soul, as it should be, and shall remain unchanged until it's time for me to die, only to be reborn, so you can find me again.